Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me just share it real quick. Perfect. All right. How's it going, everyone? Nice, Dino. Nice to see you. Perfect. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? How are you doing, Dino? Nice. All right. Okay. So, what do you feel like doing today? Let's just play a quick game of... Sure. Let's get in a historic brawl game real quick. Have you heard any of the new... what have you heard of the stream, the new set? That sounds interesting. I actually forgot that they were streaming today. Are we gonna see some, like, forgotten planeswalkers? Or are we gonna... Is it leading up to a big war with Phyrexians? Like, did they talk about anything when it comes to, like, the story? They probably won't be, talking about the story that much, I think. Or, like, teasing the cards this fast or this quick. Just drop it now. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. It's probably a draw here. Took way too long to queue up. Kodama. Yikes. Huh. Yeah, keep this. Okay, no turn one play here. That's pretty good for us. We do need a blue source here, right? Let's Thoughtseize. What? Oh, look at that. That's kind of crazy, huh? Interesting. Very slow hand here, but we can have answers here pretty quickly. Nothing with haste, so I think I'm going to end up taking this to stop Kodama from activating. Doomblade is a pretty good one here as well, but I think we're going to go for Expressive Iteration this turn. They kept a very slow hand here for some reason. No need for Bind to Secrecy here, I think. So I'm going to take this to hand, to deck. Let's just scry for something off the top here. I'll keep it to Fairy. Okay. Kicker is back. Oh, the ability, Kicker. That's pretty good, right? Huh. But isn't Kicker too expensive? Like, the ability itself? I think the ability is, like, really, really expensive. Alright.
Ideas like seconds of fleeting.
But that's interesting, though. Maybe they did some work on it, right? Like, to make it a little cheaper. They're gonna try to ramp here. Really?
Oh, you'll get over it.
That was actually very good for them because now we can't kill it with the Nicol Bolas, right? So I guess we just don't even play the Nicol Bolas here. Although it's pretty good to play it on curve. Maybe we can start eating up that hand or something here. Yeah, that's fine. We need something with a black source, right? Watery Grave. Sure.
Don't worry.
Baleful Mastery is a good one. I'm going to discard this, I think, here. They're, they can ramp next turn, right? Yeah, this is not a good play here. Just pass. Let's go, baby. What's up, Kyler? Good to have you here. Jaya Planeswalker. That's very interesting. Good to have you here, Kyler. I'm just playing a quick game here just to start off the stream. And I'm going to discard the Elder Spell here. I don't think it's that good against them, so possibly even kill this, right? Missed the first cards. Oh. Okay. That's okay. Jaya Planeswalker. Interesting. Alright. They might have Vorinclex next turn. No. Nothing actually. Pretty good. Alright, we're gonna draw and discard the lands here. We have plenty of lands here. I'm gonna play Nicol Bolas here, I think. Let's just kill Kodama. Their deck is too slow. That's an instant win. Thank you, brother. Great games. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Just, we're about to win here anyway, so this is my brand new Nicol Bolas list, and so far it's undefeated. Huh. Okay. Let's draw.
I do love a good puzzle.
I'm gonna discard this. Arcane Signet. Let's draw off of Nicol Bolas here to try to drain them here. Anger of the Gods is a good one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's either Anger or Tybalt here initially, but we'll see what they want to exile. Okay, what do they exile? Big play? Sure. I think over here I'm going to discard my ramp, but at the same time we can probably play Signet and Chandra here, which is pretty good. Chandra here can wipe their board pretty easily here. Yeah.
I've always wanted to make a really big fireball.
Unnatural growth is fine.
Ideas, like seconds, are fleeting.
Alright, nice. That's a pretty good hand here, but I think we go for Tybalt.
So you've seen through my disguise.
That's pretty good. Let's draw with Nicol Bolas' ability, actually. Ionize. Yeah, why not? Wow, they exiled that. Yeah, they need the lands for the Vorinclex, right? I mean, Ionize is pretty... I guess since they're reaching, you know, big creatures here, we can just get away with playing this, right? Pass. We're just gonna uptick the Teferi and then take 2 extra turns with the ultimate, right? Yeah, that's game. GG's. Alright. So, do we do a draft here? Or does anyone want to play? I think we just do a draft, right? Start off with the draft. Since it's going to be a short stream, I think drafting is just going to take over here. I'll probably play, actually, Premiere, sure, draft token. Let's just do a draft here. GG's indeed. Appreciate that, Dino. Today seems like a very slow day, to be honest. but it's okay. Alright. Let's see if we can craft an actually good deck like the last time and go on a run, right? Very interesting the fact that we are actually, you know, going to visit Dominaria again. You can see a bunch of planeswalkers, maybe a Johnny. More interested in the Phyrexian story though. Like Urza, maybe Elish Norn, something like that. Alright, so activate Draftsmith, why not? Let's see what we get. I definitely want a top end like this one, right? Yeah, I think we go blue here. It's the best option for me, I think it's the best one. Double team. Lightning Bolt. This can be a pretty good one. I'll take this. Why not? Sure, confirm pick. This can potentially get me removal and get me 2 lightning bolts, which is pretty good, right? Since it has double team. It's a legendary set. What's a legendary set? Dominaria? Like, what do you mean? Filled with legendary planeswalkers and creatures? That's going to be insane. I'm definitely going to take Callum here, I think. For sure I'm taking Callum. I mean, this can make multiple copies of itself, right? I think that's my best option here. Let's take Callum. Is it a safe choice? Yeah, I think so too. I think Is It might be a safe choice here. When it comes to... I think we have Callum here as an insane pick for me, right? Maybe we can even go Dimir. Maybe. Death Touch is not that bad, right? If it wasn't blocking, draw a card. Okay. Whenever you attack... 4 mana? No. I think I just take this, right? Go Dimir or maybe Grixis even. At the beginning of combat, target creature you control. This is pretty decent. Maybe we just... Do we go Is It or Dimir or Grixis? We'll see. I think I want to take this. Yeah. I think I'm definitely going to take this. Alright. Haven't seen great cards so far besides Callum here. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to the player, you draw a card. You draw that many cards. Equip 4. Equip Shaman, Warlock, or Wizard, right? Okay. 3 mana though? That has to be a bad option for me. This one's good. I used that one before. I think we do need more removal here, so I think I'm going to take this. Although the Manticore is pretty bad. Alright. I definitely learned my lesson from last time. I think last time we were struggling by not having a lot of top end, especially like draw a card then discard a card. 4 mana, 3 mana, 2/1. No, let's just take this. One in every pack. Okay. So far, I think the list needs a little improvement, but it's still very, very early to decide here. And that's the second Deadly Dispute. Like, how do you pass that? Each player sacrifices a non-token creature. Yikes. Okay. You draw 3 cards, you lose 3 life. Ambition's cost. This combat damage to a player, put +1/+1 counters. Man, such a high curve, right? It's either Deadly Dispute or this for me. I think I'm gonna take this as card draw. Alright, counter target spell, its controller draws a card, draw a card. That seems pretty bad, to be honest. We need a lower curve list here, so I think Lantern of Revealing. And if you don't, you may put the bottom library. I'm gonna take this. Maybe Demir Control. And this gives mana for 2 mana. This certainly gives mana, and it's still pretty early. We can switch to Is It. I think I take this here, although the dragon is not that bad, right? As a flyer that goes over the top. I think we take this. I think we can easily switch to Is It anytime now. Another dragon here, which is pretty good. You find some prisoners. No. Yeah, we're not going to pass the second dragon here. I'm going to take the dragon here. We have a ton of card draw. We have one counter spell. We have removal within this. We have removal within black. Maybe we can go Grixis here. That would be fun. But we need to find more red cards, right? Enchant creature, sleight of hand, draw 2. That sucks. Okay. Let's just put this in the sideboard for now. Draw a card, discard a card. Dragonborn Looter. Exile target creature you control, then return to the battlefield and draw a card. Alright. Sure. Might be a combat trick, right? Alright, we're gonna put this in the sideboard here. Perpetually gains. Yeah, I guess that was gonna be my pick anyway. Alright, let's put this in the sideboard as well. Hi Cly, hi all. Hi Adam, good to have you on the stream. We're just doing a draft here. Deciding whether we want to go Grixis or Demir. Yeah, it's still open for sure. Alright, double team tribal. Is it? Creatures you control. I mean, I'll definitely take it. This is card advantage, right? Alright. We got this. Hobgoblin sucks. If you control a dragon, draw 3 cards. We don't have that many dragons. Whenever it was in becomes blocked by a creature. No. And this is kind of pretty bad, huh? Kind of. I'll definitely take the Shambling Ghast here, I think. Shambling Ghast was a performer last time. Deadly Dispute. I'm taking the Deadly Dispute here. We can probably get other Shambling Ghasts here as well. So the idea behind the list is to have basically like some sort of control list that has a ton of creatures. How is that going to be control? Alright. Dark creature gets... Also, the creature gets -4, potentially, right? Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, chosen enters the battlefield, or draw 5. That's 5 mana, that's a lot for me. That's a lot for me. Dread Lenorm? Nope, we're not going green. Another Deadly Dispute? And it has to be the other Deadly Dispute here for sure. Alright, these are all legendary. I think I'm gonna take one. Double Team and Haste, 5 mana. To any target, create a treasure token. Alright, let's take this. I think we might end up going Grixis here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just... We can't cut the black cards now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And then these all suck, right? Okay. Give me the elemental for now. Maybe it can be a decent top end. Unexpected Windfall. Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost. And these are pretty bad, huh? I guess the Windfall is fine, but what are we ramping up into here? Maybe we can take the Windfall, right? And ramp up into like a big top end a little here. It has to be the dragon here, right? Deals combat damage, you draw a card. This could be pretty good as well, but I think I'm taking the dragon here since we have Windfall here and we have Deadly Dispute, so our ramp can be pretty good. We definitely need more Shambling Gas, so I think, and early creatures that we can actually do something about. But so far it's pretty early. Ambitions cost. I'll probably end up cutting this card. Tide second back. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We'll probably cut Blur, cut the cost here since we have Draw within Unexpected Windfall and Deadly Dispute here. Let's combat the Scry 1, then draw a card. 2 mana, equip 2. Nope. Another Elemental. It can be pretty good, I think. Draw a card, discard a card. We need cheaper stuff though, so I'll just take this then, I guess. Yeah. Sure. I'll take the Wizened here. We need cheaper stuff. We really do. Shock and Grasp. A lot of interaction within this list. What does the number and the badge mean at the bottom center of each? I actually don't know. I think it's the Draftsmith here. Like, what's more popular, I guess. I'll take the... You find some prisoners here. Shock and Grasp, another one. Let's get a 1 mana play here. Okay. I actually don't... I have no idea. I think it's the Draftsmith here. If there are 2 or more instances... Okay. Create a treasure token for 2. We're taking this, right? The red dragon? I'm taking the red dragon here. 2 mana, create a treasure on turn 2. We have a lot of ramp for a decent top end here. But the problem is the 2 drops, right? So we have to cut this. Draftsmith, how good the card is. Yeah, I agree. I think that's what it is. Grixis Dragons? Alright. It perpetually gains haste. Not interested. Menace Double Team. We already have double team cards here. For each opponent. 5 mana. Yeah, I'll take this for the synergy here. To each non-dragon creature. It has to be this one, right? Yeah. I'm gonna take this. So Grixis Dragon so far, higher, better, or lower, better? I think higher, better, right? Grim Wanderer. Yeah, I think I like Grim Wanderer with Deadly Dispute here, right? I mean, it has to be good. You Deadly Dispute, then you cast a Grim Wanderer here. It's a combo for sure. What do we take here, though? Mirror of Life tapping? I mean, this can be pretty good, right? Like, as a ramp card. Whenever one or more permanents you control leave the battlefield, scry 1. Each player sacrifices. If it's a creature spell, perpetually gains. I think I'm going to take this. I assume higher, larger numbers got a gold outline. Yeah. To any target. We have a decent amount of removal in the list, right? Bag of Holding. Red Dragon. Man, this is such a good card though. But I'm taking the Red Dragon. Hopefully we can find that card again, right? The 2 mana draw spell. Thieves' Tools. I'll just take another one, put it in the sideboard here for now. High numbers better, yeah. Alright. Another Shambling Ghast, perfect. Perfect. Another one of these, I mean, it can serve purpose for our Deadly Dispute, right? Iron Golem. Can't be blocked. Let's try this for now. Thanks, Dean. Alright, I'm gonna put one in the sideboard here. Blur. I'm thinking about cutting blur anyway. Alright. Sure. Okay, so that was pack 3. Let's see, I'm not very confident about this list, to be honest, but Grixis Dragons maybe? Is it Dimir Grixis? We're not gonna pick one, we're gonna make our own thing, so we have to, I think with 3 colors you have to run 17 lands, right? Maybe 16. No, I think you have to run 17 lands with 3 colors, right? So that's fine, we just have to make some cuts here. How many creatures? We run 21 creatures. Maybe they should just have an auto draft option. Yeah, maybe they should. I think I'm gonna cut this and that, and we're gonna cut. You find the villain's lair has to be super slow here, right? Gonna cut the. You find the villain's lair. Probably cut the blur as well. Cut the charm sleep here. Alright, let's lower the curve a little more. Probably cut the giant here, but no, I mean these are my top ends. This is what's going to win me the game, right? Reckless Barbarian provides mana. Double team. Grim Wander. Probably cut this. Man, it looks tight for Grixis. Yeah, I agree. I think we're going Grixis here. I mean, why not? Let's just try it out. I like that, but I think our curve is a little too high, to be honest. We do need the removal. I'm probably gonna cut the ambitions cost here, I think. Probably cut the giant. We have flyers, right? We have haste. Yeah, we have a ton of top end here, so I'm gonna cut the giant here. Cut the giant. Cut the ambitions cost here. This can tempo. Our cards aren't that good. Haste is one turn thing. Yeah, I agree. But it has double team, which is card advantage, right? Got some ramp. Yeah, we do have some ramp here within Shambling Gas, Deadly Dispute. We have this as well. We have Unexpected Windfall. We have ramp with Young Red Dragon here as well. So I think we cut the lantern here. It's a little too slow. Do we need this? Actually, let's cut this. Draw a card. We do need the Death Toucher. We actually don't have that good of removal. Oh, you already cut. Never mind. Yeah. Alright, so 2 more cards. This is whatever, right? How many creatures do I have? 18 creatures, 6 non-creatures. That's pretty good, right? Do we even need more card draw? We need this because it has Death Touch and it's very important. This has double team. We're playing a little of a double team tribal here as well. You find some prisoners, it has to be slow. I mean, we can either kill an artifact or steal something, but what are we gonna steal? It has to be you find some prisoners here. Alright, let's look at our colors here. Red dominated. We have 6, 5. I think we actually have to go like that, right? Because we have a turn 1 play. This is interesting, but I think we go ahead and do this, right? Yeah. I think it's pretty good so far. So Grixis double team dragons. It's something. I don't think we're gonna win that much with this list though. It's not very synergistic in my opinion. I mean, the ramp is good and we have a ton of top end, I guess. So I guess that's something, but otherwise we're just, you know, slowly dying. There are certainly going to be some aggressive lists that can easily beat us, right? But I do like the option of flyers, which we got plenty of. Yeah. I knew the colors is going to be a night. Oh, we're going to be a nightmare here, but that's a mulligan. I guess that's something, right? I'm gonna put back a land here for sure. Well, we have Lantern, which gives mana. We have Red Dragon. We're potentially going to have the mana for the Red Dragon here. Yeah, it was definitely really, really bad. Like some really bad cards in my opinion, but it is what it is. Oh, this is nice. All right, so we can ramp quickly into a Red Dragon. All right. So next turn we're gonna have 5 mana. Death Touch, sure. I'm glad we can go over the top. All right. 5 mana. Let's play the Lantern, I guess. Or Death Touch. If it wasn't blocking, it draws a card. I'm probably gonna end up blocking with it. So let's just play this. What did I miss? So we ended up cutting some cards, Dino, and then we just started. I took a mulligan because of the mana. It was pretty horrendous, and now we're almost casting a Red Dragon on turn 4. If they don't deal with this, of course. But they're playing mono green, it seems like, or maybe they're just mana screwed. So I actually do need this to survive. Okay, they're gonna mill. Maybe playing my... I played a deck like this the last time I drafted, and I actually managed to get 7 wins with it. It was very graveyard heavy. It was green-black, by the way. They decided to not mill. Nice. Alright. Do we need to sacrifice this? We can wait another turn and just really hard cast this. But I think getting this down and attacking with it should be very good for us. I appreciate that, Kimmy. Alright. Yeah, 17 lands were quite a lot. I'm just gonna attack here, I think. Try to close out the game with this Red Dragon if they find no answers to it. And gains reach and trample. GG's. Alright. That sucks. Okay. Perfect. Yikes. Okay. Alright, let's cry. I mean, it's a dragon, so it won't be affected. You may search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Tough break. The deck was performing, though. Yeah, the ramp was good. The lands are good, but it's just too many lands. Do we keep this on top, or do we risk top decking a land? I think we keep it on top. But reach, though. Reach. They have a lot of reach. Alright, we attack with this, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe not. We do want to draw off of it, but... So far it's decent. Not really something that I truly like, but... I mean, it's not going to be a breeze. They want me to kill this. I'm not gonna block here. Because I have breath weapon, right? What's the point? Okay. Alright. Let's bait them. That's a pretty good draw here, but let's bait them. That can be a very good follow-up here after the weapon. Yeah, they'll block this. Yeah, they have a they have a combat trick. Well, I guess to non-dragons, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but we get to draw. In a very tough spot here, not gonna lie. Very tough spot. You may put on the battlefield tapped. If you don't put the card on the battlefield tapped, you may put it on the bottom of the library. Do we draw this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decline. Yeah, let's keep it on top. We can cast both next turn. And the giant. Wow. Okay. We need to start blocking with these big creatures that we get here. I'm gonna discard this, but it doesn't really matter all that much for me. I think we lost this pretty much. Yeah, we lost this. Actually, I mean, maybe I should have kept the creature here. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. I knew the deck wasn't all that good here, which is unfortunate. So they're playing mono green, right? Just strictly mono green with mill and good cards. Well, the better cards when it comes to draft. They get a golem back. Yeah, that's game. So we actually kind of have to block the golem here. That's pretty good, right? It gives us a lightning bolt, which we can deal with the golem here. So I'm blocking this. We're gonna take 6 damage here. Who drafts mono green? Crazy. Yeah, but I think mono green has... Oh, we actually died? Oh, never mind. I wasn't really interested in that game anymore. I think 17 lands were definitely too much, but it's okay. I think green color has the best cards in draft. Because they have a ton of recursion, right? They can mill and get stuff back. Happy Thursday, Clay. How have the games been treating you so far? The games are good. I lost my first draft game right now, and I won a historic brawl game with my so far undefeated list. Cut some ramps since you have so many lands, and add the other charmed estray, the blue card, or other removal. Can we actually... GG for sure. I think I keep this here. But can we actually edit the list while we're, you know, playing? Monk of the open hand. Can we edit the list if we already started playing? Play this on 2. Very straightforward. Not gonna attack. I want to block so I can make treasures, and then this is gonna make me more treasures. We just need a red source off the top here. Whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, put a +1 counter. Yikes, no red sources. Let's try applying some pressure here. It's gonna perpetually gain though, so I'm gonna end up killing your creature here. This gets a +1 counter, which is not a problem here. I think you can edit it using the same cards you drafted. Okay, let's see after this game then, because I definitely want to fix the lands here a little bit, just a tiny bit. The absolute. Creatures you control. Okay. And they're not attacking thanks to this. Alright, let's tempt them to attack. I want to kill the Shambling Ghast. We're gonna end up losing this, but whatever. I just want to tempt them to attack. Alright. I think I remember doing that once. Like editing. I'm not really experienced with draft at all, actually. I never used to like drafting that much. And I think I'm in the wrong draft format. I think sealed is going to be a little more fun with a little better cards at least. Yes, you can change cards in between games. Okay, perfect. So this has flying now. Alright, we have flyers, but we're not drawing any red sources. Man, thank God, right? Or do we make it as a combat trick here? Yeah, I think we do, but let's think about it for a second, actually. If we get the treasures, we get 2 treasures, we draw a card, so we might draw a red source as well. Yeah, let's just do it now so we can cast something as well. Not just completely pass the turn like that. Create treasure. That's the break we were looking for. We got the red source, actually, which is pretty good. I don't want to spend the mana necessarily, but we can unexpected windfall here. Although, so this can't block. Interesting. We can have red dragon next turn. You can edit with draft, add mana too. Okay. I don't think we have mana problems besides, you know, just equalizing the colors, but I think I'm going to cut 1 land actually. Okay. I'm gonna unexpected windfall here. We're gonna take some damage, but hopefully we can equalize with the red dragon, right? They're playing Orzhov, but we haven't seen anything significant yet. That's fine. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we make a treasure without spending treasure here, with this, we have 8 mana. So we can play a 2-drop. Oh. Okay. So they're just deciding to get value here. Alright, intensity. Alright, I think we just make treasures here without spending any of our treasures. Go is it if you have the cards. Maybe, but I do like Deadly Dispute and Shambling Ghast. I think it provides much needed value, don't you think? Alright. So, I think we lead with this, to be honest. I think we lead with this first, since they're going to give flying to that. They'll probably end up sacrificing something here, so I'll sacrifice this. Okay. They went after the lands, which is fine, I guess. Next turn we're gonna play Red Dragon. Too many double red, blue CMC. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Red Dragon, the Elemental here, the Windfall. You're right. This has to be a Red Dragon turn, right? Since they have a flyer now, they have to deal with the Red Dragon now. Okay. I don't want to spend my treasures just yet. We're definitely going to edit next turn and weigh out our options here. It seems like they might have a combat trick of choice. They're giving this haste. Okay, interesting. This is very, very interesting, actually. We need to apply the pressure, right? Can we race? We can race, probably. Okay, they just block this. That's fine. Because they want to give this flying, I guess. Alright. So, we can have them do that, since this can't block. Next turn we're going to surprise them with a haster here. I think I'm going to even play this now and just pass. Let's just have them attack us, right? Which I don't think they will. They sacrifice the land also, which to me doesn't really make sense. But I think we got this here. At the beginning of combat on your turn, mill a card. When you do, put a +1 counter, gains the death touch. Sure. They have 3. Alright. They can attack. They can't attack here. They have to block. Yeah, they're going to be forced to block with this as well, which is pretty good. Okay. Shambling Ghast. Nice. Alright, yeah, let's go with the haster here. Double team. Double team is value. It has to be, right? It's card advantage. That's why I included it in the list here. Yeah. They realize they can't win. Okay. Alright, GG's. What if we go Rakdos? What if we just go Rakdos? But that means we cut the Callum. I really like that card. Alright. So it seems like we can actually do something about that. Okay. So if we cut the blue cards, right? We're going to end up cutting our dragons. We're going to cut this and the Callum. And we just go Rakdos. So what do we put? GG's, of course. The majority of our sideboard is blue cards. So maybe we can go Izzet here. What would we lose? The Manticore, the Dispute, the Wanderer, this, and the Shambling Ghast, right? Do we try Izzet? Be left with the dragons. I think we try Izzet, don't we? I think you guys are right about that. I mean, Callum is good, but I'm glad to have one in my collection already, so I guess we just don't necessarily need to play it here. We have a ton of interaction here, right, with the blue cards. Yeah, let's cut the black cards. Let's try it out. I think Grix is always going to be inconsistent with this mana base here. So let's put these back. Let's try Izzet. It's 3 mana. Okay. Black. Yeah, I think Izzet looks best. I think so too. Cut the black, yeah. I'm definitely cutting the black here then. Although it would pain me to lose these, but because they're so like valuable, right? But it's fine. It's fine. Alright, what do we need? Draw a card. Okay. It replaces itself potentially. Return target non-land permanent, and then it can be blocked this turn. This could be a very decent combat trick. So can this. Do we put in the counter spell? Do we put in the counter spell? Alright, give me this. Give me this as well. And this card is not good. Okay, this is... Okay. Give me 2 copies of these. And give me... I guess the counterspell and the giant. Giant is good, right? As a blocker. Maybe the draw spell. We have to roll for it. 1 drop. Yeah, 1 drop. Only 2 1-drops though. I mean, What about the draw spell? I don't think so. Since you're ramping, the counter wants mana up. That's true. So we just take out, you find the villains there, and we just bring this to refuel, I guess. Maybe the 1-drop and this, just 3. Or are we going to be missing top end? Not really. Alright, we can try it with the draw spell and this as well, right? Since we're ramping, 1 mana could be pretty good. Charmed Sleep. I think we can just try this, right? 16 lands. Yes, the draw is possibly good. Yeah, okay. Am I missing something? Should we try this? Try to play our opponent's library a little bit? Destroy target artifact. Okay. Let's try, is it? I think the more top end the better. The more threats the better. Since we're ramping as well, why not? But we're not ramping as much anymore, right? Since we cut the dispute and the shambling ghast. We only have the 2-drop and the artifact and the unexpected windfall. Yeah. Yikes. 2-drop discard. Draw. Might be fun, but in draft cards are worse to probably stealing a card. Not so good. Yeah, I agree. I know. What do we think of this? Okay. Sure. Let's try it. Oof. That's something. Our hand is pretty terrible at the moment. Okay. Oh, that's unforgiving. Yeah, I think that might be. Yeah, I think that might be a lot. Too much top end. Too much top end. Altar of Baal. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's a draw at least, right? Lightning bolt should be good here. Not drawing lands now. Sure. Alright, we have to attack with this. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Counter spell. Nice. Sure. They should have waited on the counter spell for sure, but we still get value off of this card nonetheless. Alright, we can definitely do something here. Just wait for the lands to come, I guess. Eventually we're gonna start drawing them. And once we reach 5 lands, we play this first. Oh. That's okay. That's fine. Should we run this card in our deck? Okay, lands are really good, right? This way we can also hold up Lightning Bolt. Adventurer Dragon spell. Damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target that isn't a commander. This has to be good. I mean, we have dragons in hand, right? But I think we get rid of this and we just double team this since it has haste. Yeah, although this deals 4 damage to them, but I think, yeah, I think that's the play here. How are the games going today? The games have been kind of tricky so far. The games have been very tricky. We tried Grixis Dragons double team draft. We won 1 game, we lost 1. And then now we're trying Is It. Alright. Now we're trying Is It. Exile a creature you control, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's something, right? Let's kill that. Enough with the damage. Hopefully we can top deck a land next turn. Yeah, just outvalue them. Oh, they're running all sorts of counter spells. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so we've got combat tricks here, which is pretty good. Yeah, they're losing value rapidly. Okay, no creatures so far for their reanimation synergies, I guess. So we just do this. I don't want to spend my lightning bolt so hastily like that. This is such a nice draw. This is such a good draw. Alright. We resolve this first, right? It has to be this first. That's pretty good. Alright, this is when we turn the game around. That's pretty good. I think this card is going to close out the game rapidly, right? Deals combat damage to a player, put a +1 counter. Okay. They're getting close. That's fine. We can kill this, right? Easy. I think we're doing pretty well. So now, I guess they can return target creature though, right? With the altar here. Yikes. But at least we get 2 copies of the Warrior of Tiamat here that we can cast. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. That's fine. Now the turnaround indeed, yeah. We just needed a little break, and I think drawing Young Red Dragon was the break we really needed here. They return this, but we can kill this with the lightning bolt. Okay? Alright. Yeah, we have to kill this. That's fine. Just clear their board, not give them anything, right? So they can't reanimate with the altar. And double team, we make another creature for next turn. And this has to be good, right? Because I killed that creature because I didn't want it to block the Warrior of Tiamat here. Okay, I think we just go for the win here. Yeah. No matter what they have in hand, I don't think it's going to be enough anyway. So, GG's, I think is pretty decent. Definitely better than Grixis. I mean, definitely, right? We just need to get a little luckier with our draws here. Yeah, they are. They are, Adam. Nice, GG's. Okay. Alright, I think that's pretty good here. Let's run it back. Maya, get down. Get down, come on. Come on. I think my dog wants to drink some water. Go ahead. Okay, alright. This is pretty good. We have dragons. Nice, yeah, it's pretty nice. This is a keep for me. Okay. Good lands, good synergy. We have board wipe initially here. Shambling Ghast. That's pretty bad. Okay. Has to be the barbarian here, right? Put more land in. Probably. Let's just test it out some more. I think starting with the 3-lander in this game is pretty decent. I think the limit is 17 lands. You can definitely include more, but man, like I don't want to flood. What breed? What breed? Oh, the dog, right? It's a half golden retriever, half Chihuahua. Looks pretty funny. Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, Jay. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're doing a quick draft over here. So, I think what I do here is just play this and pass. Leave the combat trick open. How's it going, Jay? Hope you've been having a great day. We definitely don't want to kill the Shambling Ghast here. I think I'm going... Well, killing this gives them a draw, right? Okay, let's see what they want to do here. I thought it now has 16 lands. Yeah, now it has 16 lands. Let's not be too hasty with that. Just because we have the spell and we can cast it doesn't mean we should create a treasure. They obviously have too many cards in hand. Crazy Cross. I got a golden as well. Yeah, they're super cute dogs, right? That's fine. They're running red in their colors, so we're playing against Rakdos here, but they're mana screwed so far. We just need to draw one of our top ends so we can actually just run it out, right? I think I'm wiping the board though. Kalane cannot survive, right? Now that's a draw too. Interesting. I mean, do we care about the cards in their hand? Not really. Let them draw off of this. Kalane cannot be on the battlefield because they're going to get some pretty big creatures, and the mana is scary at the moment. Indestructible. Yeah. But you're protecting the Kalane without treasures. I guess that works for me. You draw a card, sure. We just pass here. Another one? Okay. Okay. Not utilizing the haste there, which is kind of hurtful, but that's okay. All right. Let's see what we can do here. They let it pass, of course they do. Okay. Oh, yikes. All right. Maybe we should have given the Death Toucher perpetually gaining -2. Yeah. So far so bad. Alright, I mean, just block with the Death Toucher, get it over with, open the way for me. Right? They're gonna kill both of my creatures here. And it's just a top deck game from now on. But if it's not blocking, then they don't get value off of it, right? Okay, I'm just gonna pass here without playing a land. Keep them scared a bit. Just bluffing, I guess. Yeah. So now we're just racing. That's good. All right, they're almost dead here. All right. So I guess it worked out pretty well. Flying. Yeah, flying is good for them. They're still attacking. That's insane. We have the combat trick here, which is pretty good. Alright, so next turn's game. I think... Well, it depends, right? So if they attack, do we take it? I think we take it if they attack, right? But they're probably not going to attack. You find some prisoners. Yikes. Okay, hopefully they don't find something. They found this. And our stuff is tapped? Ooh. Okay. Excuse me. So what are they gonna tap? The red dragon? So I guess we just wait on the pattern, right? Alright. That's a pretty good draw. It applies enough pressure. I'll take this for sure as well. But we have to cast the flyer first. That has priority for me. This way we also hold up our combat trick. I don't think they can beat us anymore, to be honest. They found a pretty decent card off the top with you find some prisoners, but nothing that can help them eventually. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's cast this perpetually on this and then on that. Yep. GG's. Let's just finish it with this. Pretty good. It's a pretty decent Is It Dragons list, huh? Pretty decent. GG's. Nice. Alright. Let's keep it going. So far we only lost one game when it was Grixis, and now it's pretty good, I guess. Alright. Lands worked out okay. Yeah, I think the lands are fine. This hand... Yeah, that was actually really nice. But I think we cut back on the top end, though. If I was to improve this list, I think we definitely cut back on the top end because we're just opening with them so often, right? Usually I mulligan this hand, and I think I will because we're just relying on this so far. Yeah, I think I will. This is much better. This is slow, but we have a board wipe, right? And we actually need this to ramp up into the red dragon, so I keep this. Yeah, GG's. That was very, very nice. Okay, lands are good for the red dragon here. Playing against black again. Black seems to be a very dominating color when it comes to death touch and stuff like that. They have to spend it to add 1 mana. Okay. We played slow, I guess. We are on the draw with a very slow hand, but I'm relying on the board wipe, right? 4 toughness creature. Nice. Well, you can't have everything, right? Skullport Merchant is a very nice draft. Yeah. I don't think we saw one, right? I think if I had the Skullport Merchant, the Deadly Dispute, and the Shambling Ghast, I don't think I would have switched into Is It. They're playing Mardu, 3 colors, nice. They actually have this to fix the mana as well. That's pretty good. Very decisive turn. They have a ton of mana. They can easily play a big threat here. We're way behind. Yeah. But who knows though? I mean, our top decks should be better than theirs by a mile because we're getting to be able to cast all of our top end, right? Drider. That's gross. Alright. One, two, 3. Yeah. Let's just cast this. Hold up Breath Weapon. Maybe you can make a trick with Breath Weapon here. Or Breathe Weapon, whatever it is. I have Red Dragon next turn, which is pretty good. I do actually want them to spend like a removal spell on the Reckless Barbarian here. And that would have been good if we opened with a Reckless Barbarian and the Red Dragon. we would have been able to have a red dragon as soon as like turn 4, which would definitely put us ahead. Drider though needs to go because it has reach, right? Hmm. They're gonna give this protection. Yeah, that black card that gives it indestructible. That puts us kind of behind. I mean, they can just sacrifice it. Yeah, they can just sacrifice it. Oh, wow. Okay. Yikes. I think this is going to be a difficult game for us to switch around. Okay, this has to be good. It casts a flyer next turn. Whenever attacks, target attacking creature without flying gains flying. That's a pretty good draw here. So we can only block the merchant with it? I guess so. We just need this to survive, right? Which it won't. Okay. Yeah, we're way behind now. Hopefully we can just, I don't know, like block with this. They didn't cast the flyer. We take a ton of damage. They're gaining life. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna keep the land here in hand for the unexpected windfall. We're trying our best here, but I'm not sure we can do anything about this board state. Okay. We're dead? We're not dead if we block this. 6, 7. If we block any of these 2 3s. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can't block one of these 2 3s. I think it has to be the Drider here. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Not that it really matters anymore, but yeah, I think that's pretty much game here, right? GG's. Unfortunate, but we played too slow, right? We kept a very slow hand, which was the only viable hand for us to keep. I mean, if we kill this gets big, and then what, right? They can still kill us here. Yeah, good game. All right. Very, very unfortunate. That's okay. All right, let's try to fix it a little bit. I think we have just too many top end creatures here. I definitely don't like the giant anymore. This should be a very decent card, right? For disruption, or at least just tempo. Still haven't seen a Callum. This has definitely been a performer. Should we try this? I mean, a lot of times we do get to 8 mana, right? And if we top deck this, it's not a dead 2-drop like all the other ones, right? I do want to lower my curve. That's draft. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think we cut this because it's too slow. But it's an instant. How do you justify cutting a draw spell in draft? Blur? Blur could be a very decent combat trick. Alright. What do we cut? I have no idea. First of all, should I even include this? And what do we cut if I do? This has been a performer as well. It provides me with a removal. This though we haven't seen it yet. No, this we need this. Not a good deck, is it? I think we cut the blur, right? It's 3 mana, it's too slow. I'm not gonna cut the pattern here. Yeah, I think we try it out without the blur. So far we haven't even seen that card yet. We only have one match to go until we lose. The 3 blue card. Blur, the one I just cut. Okay, lower curve. I guess it's decent. We have 2 blue for Charmed Sleep. Slow, no ramp, but I mean, we can definitely make something happen with this, right? A gate. Okay. I'm happy that we're drawing lands as well. They're playing Is It as well. Okay. So far it's whatever. So far. It's okay. Double team. Yeah, they can only pay once for it. We take the block here, I think. Play another one, sure. Alright, so it gets +1 for each creature named the Rabble Rouser. Okay. Do we go for the draw spell here? Actually, we might have them sink their mana. Another double team. Yikes. Okay. They're just gonna swarm us with these? Yikes. Wow. Yeah, that's game. Okay. Just draw 2 without scrying, I guess. And this is such a terrible spot for us. If we play Charmed Sleep, we can't play anything else, basically. Alright, maybe we can make something happen here. On end step? No, the high end card. Oh, Callum? I mean, let's just start double blocking, I guess. This is going to be so big too. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a draw, right? But I guess we get the 6/6 down. Gonna sacrifice one of the lands here, unfortunately. Okay, hopefully we can equalize with the 6/6 here. We have to get rid of these slowly. We have a lot of cards in hand. This has double team as well. Yeah, they're passing now. This is the break that we needed. I mean, turn 5 this, right? I mean, no, not turn 5, but for 5 mana, that's the most efficient play. Although, if we play this, what do we discard? I guess we don't decide this now. Let's just play this. No attacks. Next turn, hopefully we can start attacking with this. We need to flip it around, unless they deal with it. Yeah. Forward. Okay, that's a very good draft. Very, very good draft here. Okay. And they could have done something with this card, right? This can't be good. Okay. Yeah, they just have too much removal and disruption, right? It's too much for us to handle. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Alright, so what we need to do is kill this, right? Alright, but this has 5 power. Yikes. Can't have him drawing anymore. Alright. If you charm something with double team, you turn it off because they can't attack, right? Yes. But I'm going to kill that something that has double team here. Double team is just too much value, right? And they still get it off? That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. But we removed it. It says for each one that's named. Yeah, I guess we keep it. I'm not happy with our deck, to be honest. I think we made some terrible choices with some of the cards that we drafted. I definitely think cutting the black was not the right option here, unfortunately, but this is going to have double team as well. Unexpected windfall, and like go back. Okay. Ray of Frost was definitely a good one here. Let's see what they want to do. Okay. Wow, that's a little too late for us. No, it says each card named X gets +1, yeah. Yeah. We can't survive thanks to Menace, right? Yeah, we just lost. Very unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, good game. Okay, Red Dragon just gets the job done for them. Otherwise, when there were 4 of them, each time would have been +4. Yeah. But we just lost. Very, very unfortunate. But it's okay. Our deck kind of sucked anyway, right? So, alright, let's open the packs. 2 packs. Ancient Copper Dragon. This one kind of sucks, doesn't it? 6 mana, create treasures. I mean, if you already have 6 mana, then what's the point? Opponent still has 7 cards in hand. That's crazy. Yeah, because they just relied on the value off of the double team, right? And they just swarmed the board with these double team creatures. And they didn't really need to invest or anything. I mean, those creatures were getting the job done, right? Dealing damage. This way, they don't lose value. You had a hard draft to start with, and you made the best you. Yeah, I appreciate that, Dean. I really do. It's definitely very hard for me. I'm pretty competitive. I don't like losing, but it's part of the game, right? You do bad, you draft bad, you lose. It's fine. Would you guys want to see another draft? Maybe sealed? I haven't drafted sealed yet. Or would you guys would like to play some games with me? Whatever you guys want. More draft or games or just ladder grind for a bit. I think draft takes a significant amount of time here. Drafts are not easy, yeah. Drafts are pretty hard. What would you guys like to see most? Should we draft again? I'm okay with another draft. Ramping into the Copper Dragon with new red orb gives it haste. Means you can combo off. Yeah, it's definitely a combo card more than just a big threat, right? Especially in like Brawl. That card can be put to use easy in Brawl. Ladder is good too. Okay. Try a game again. I did a post-rotation version of one of your standard decks. Ladder? Okay. What though? Explorer or standard? I've been posting standard mainly on my channel because Explorer lists have been doing pretty bad when it comes to like the audience, you know. Most of my viewers are standard players anyway, so. And I mean, I'm mainly a standard player, so would you guys like to see a standard ladder grind? A little bit? Alright, since you're on the stream, this is going to be tomorrow's video. This list right here. This is going to be featured tomorrow. I've done pretty well with this list actually. Very, very well. Is there not a Crimson Vow draft? There is a Crimson Vow draft, yeah. I definitely play whatever. Later on, all good. Okay. Alright. Let's... Should we make a standard list? Standard it is then. Sure. Haven't played best of 3 in such a long time. Such a long time. Yeah, standard. Okay, sounds good. What would you like to see though? Vivian? All creature list? I like Vivian. I think this Planeswalker is very underrated. Urabrask? Fight rigging? Fight rigging could be fun. Jennifer, Ziatora. What's one card that you guys don't see it played a lot and you would like to see it played more? Jaxus? Jaxus can pop off. I actually love Jaxus lists. Or should we play Volo? I haven't played Volo in a while. I think Volo might be fun. Let's try a Volo game here real quick. I might need to actually work on the list to fit today's ladder, but I think Volo should be pretty good here. Standard best of 3. Let's play some Volo. Yeah, I love Volo. Volo's just so much fun, right? It's such a janky card, but it's fun. Alright. I think my Volo list is a best of 3 list here. Workshop or Chief, protection for the Volo if we draw it. No turn 1 Dryad, no turn 2 Ramp. We can turn 1 Dryad, but no turn 2 Ramp. Okay. Let's try it. I played the Reanimator deck with Cammy, very nice. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I love that list. You want to see it on the channel? You want me to play it more? Oh yikes, our ramp card is almost always going to get removed here. Yeah, the Reanimator list is just hit or miss, right? It wins most of the games, but if you don't open with combo pieces, then you just die, right? You can't recover from that list, right? We do have Doomscar in there, but... So I don't want my Workshop War Chief to get Vanishing Verse, to be honest. So what I think we do here is we just play the ramp some more. 2, this way we hold up our march as well. Yeah, let's just ramp more. Let's ramp more. They do run Blood on the Snow, which is crazy. Volo is great in Brawl. I agree. Alright, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can't have that, right? Yeah, man, if we had 1 more mana, that would have been good. Alright, Beseju is good here. I think we do resolve the War Chief since it can survive any form of board wipes here. But Vanishing Verse is just a real thing, right? Volo is very good in Brawl, yeah, I agree. Because you get to play only 1 creature. Similar to what I've done with this list as well. I'm only running 1 copy of each creature except for Mind Flare. Well, I thought I was running 2 Mind Flares. I'm definitely running 1 in the sideboard here, I think, because Mind Flare is so good with Volo, right? They got a Nadar. We can kill Elspeth. But that means we spend our March? Is that good? I think we're just sitting tight here. Definitely not the most ideal draw for me, but we have Titan in the deck, we can't forget that. So this can trample and kill it, but Nadar will survive. And we'll lose the War Chief. It's worth it for me. It really is worth it for me. Because I don't want them to give it flying or lifelink or anything like that. Like, that puts us way behind. Especially lifelink. Lifelink is, in best of 1 is literally like the best mechanic. Alright, we pass because we want to ramp and hold up our march. They have Blood on the Snow mana. We have to keep that in mind. So we can't tap out really. Unless it's for something that's worth it maybe. Activate ability. Loath here is pretty annoying as well. Rite of Oblivion. Wait, did I target 1? 2, please? This way we can attack next turn as well. Not the best hand, to be honest. Alright, I'm not gonna overinvest on the board here. Yeah, that's pretty good. We need to draw a little Volo. Alright. So Volo has 0 value now, right? Because we have humans. And we have a Dryad in the graveyard. We draw a card next turn and they're up on value. Blood on the snow list. We just spent our march as well. Easy pass for me here. Easy. We can't really invest. We can't really just do anything here. If they see a Volo and they see like multiple copies on the battlefield, they'll definitely feel inclined to just, you know, blood on the snow, right? This can be decent protection. So we definitely play the Volo here then. Sure. I'm going to play this as well. Okay. Oh, gross. That's just something, right? 8-8. Do we bounce it? Okay. Let's move on. Doesn't even matter if we bounce it. Yeah, that card is brutal. Yeah, for sure. Alright, give me my other Mind Flare since they're running creatures, right? Like, Mind Flare should be pretty good. Hermit? Hermit. Spell Pierce? Spell Pierce has to be bad, right? It's good against the Massacre, but that's about it. It's pretty good to have this on when we're going on the draw, but on the play, does it really matter? Liberator, our sideboard is not that good, to be honest, against Blood on the Snow. We saw Elspeth, Unlicensed Hearse, not really. We can include more protection or a negate, or maybe just negate and 2 hermits. Just kill one of these. Yeah. Let's try it out. Let's just draw better. So the Dryad is pretty much a dead card when you draw it. Oh, that's pretty bad. It's very unlucky. Slow hand against a deck that has creatures means that's pretty much game, right? What do we keep? Okay. Let's try it out. Decline. We don't have any turn on play here. Okay. Do we foretell? What's their turn to play? A gargoyle? This isn't alchemy, so the gargoyle is 3 mana, right? Alright. Nice, okay. Ooh, that's rough. That's okay though. We have a turn 4 mammoth. Okay. Holding up a counterspell here as well. This is definitely getting countered. This is such a headache. Okay. At least we get to draw a card if the mammoth gets targeted, which is very likely. That's why I kept the basic in hand. Wandering Emperor. They're a Wandering Emperor gamer. Okay, let's draw out that Emperor here. It's so obvious, right? when they pass like that. Like they'd rather not play anything and just pass, right? We don't have anything in hand, so might as well not reveal anything, right? Get them scared a little. Yeah. Elspeth. I hope they get a land with Elspeth here, but it's not likely. We can trample over whatever they get, right? Feels so good. Ooh. That's a pretty good one. Alright. Shield counter. I actually didn't notice whether the shield counter was on it or not. So they get a free land? Yikes. Okay, still pretty decent here, I guess, though. We're just gonna pass here. It's ideal for me to play a ramp card, but yeah, shield counter. I forgot about the shield counter, actually. Which is fine. Meat hook for 3. We didn't even get value off of the mammoth. That's a little too late. No Volo. It's the only creature that we have 4 copies of. It's too late even if we draw Volo now. I think our best bet is to top deck a Titan. That's it. That was an open book. Good play. Yeah. The Wandering Emperor play? It had to be. I mean, it's so obvious, right? Keeping two white mana open, passing right away. They wanted to bluff, but it's very obvious, right? Yikes. That's game probably, right? Because they get back any of these. Actually don't have anything for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's our 7th creature. I mean 7 mana for a potential Titan. So if they get the Emperor, they make a Samurai, we'd want the Fading Hope, right? I guess we protect it just in hopes of drawing a Titan. But they didn't get the Emperor. Okay, they get Elspeth. They get Nadar. It's pretty good. Yeah. I guess that's a clean sweep for the Orzhov player. It's just too much removal for us to handle, right? We do include a lot of protection, but we're also flooding here, which is not that great for us. You also can't play the Fading Hope anymore unless it's on Nadar. We deal 1. Yeah, I guess the list still needs some work against like non-meta decks like those. This can't be good at this state of the game. Try to deal some damage to the Elspeth here, but they put +1 counters on the Nadar. Probably give it flying because it has vigilance, or probably even give it lifelink because this is too small. You get value off of Nadar as well. Yeah. It is what it is. Okay. It's unfortunate that we didn't get to showcase the deck to its full potential here. We actually weren't unlucky with the draws. Yeah. Alright, that's a clean sweep. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Burrowing has a better chance after rotation. I agree. But doesn't the dungeon deck or dungeon set rotates after rotation? Like it rotates out? Most of these are old ones anyway, like the ones down here. Not most of them, but like the Volo one was like 2 months old, I think. I'm not sure. The Angel deck is like all of that, right? I hate it when you build a deck around the card and the client won't let you draw it. Yeah, so this is the Volo deck here. It actually, when I played the Volo deck before, it was very good. 2 mana exile anything card ruins most interesting deck. Yeah, I agree. 4 copies of Volo, 2 copies of Titan, and the rest are all creatures that don't share a creature type, right? That's how you play Volo. The only thing that shares a creature type is the Taxidermist here with Volo, but since it's a ramp card, we don't really need to copy it because we're most likely playing it on turn 2, right? And then the rest is protection because Simic has nothing going on. March is like the best card in the list because it tempos very well. Phases your opponent's creatures, which you can attack through with your copied creature. We're running Oddity, Stomper can ramp, Jewel Thief can ramp, a ton of ramp with Volo, but we just didn't open with a Volo at all, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's play something else. Let's play... What do we play here? You want to see the Reanimator list again? Alright. Best of one. I'm not really going to grind out the ladder. I'm not interested in rank, to be honest, because attaining Mythic means absolutely nothing, right? Any player with a 51% win rate deck can attain Mythic with time. So it's not really all that interesting to me. Let's play this list, I guess. Hopefully you draw into the combo pieces. So I never really actually go for rank, mainly because I don't really have enough time as well. Rank requires time, you lose games, you win games. This hand is something, right? No, that's the truth. I mean, those are just the facts here. Drawing a ton of lands here, but it's fine. Against blue? Yeah. Blue is our worst nightmare. That's a good draw to discard. See if they want to counter this. Yeah, that's fine. We only have one thing to discard. I don't think we can do anything about control, to be honest. There's absolutely nothing we can do about control. Vanishing Verse, that's the card name. Any deck that needs a monocolored card is no good. Mythic rank is essentially a metric of time played rather than player skill when playing meta decks. Of course, it's just time, who goes first, and who opens with a better hand. It's mostly a luck game. But we do like the game, so what can we do, right? Let's just try to hit this on curve here. Oh, it goes through, so no more counterspells, I'm guessing. That's pretty good. Or no, we actually have to pay the cost first. Yikes. Doom Scars are definitely going to get discarded. So we only have one Kami War in the graveyard. That's okay. Alright. Let's try to go for big score on their turn. Hopefully get them to do something here besides just passing like that. Yeah, that's so annoying. Well, you can't do anything about that, right? You can discard a Doomscar here. They're most definitely countering a big score. Yeah, Mythic is just, it has no meaning. That's why we have fun brewing creative jank. Exactly. This is why I don't play meta decks, because what's the point, right? We drew a Restoration, but nothing in the graveyard besides a Kami War. No Fable, no Artifacts. Yikes. Alright. Go for Thrilling Discovery here. Let's ditch these lands. The lands or Doomscar? The lands for me. I mean, we might need a third land here. Yeah, let's just ditch this and the Doomscar for now. Win 3, lose 2. Exactly. Win 3, lose 2, and you get to Mythic. That's it, right? And since it's a luck-based game, that's most likely what's going to happen anyway. You win 3, you lose 2. Over time, you just get to Mythic. Alright, we drew this, which is pretty good, but... play the white source down. I guess we're going to crack a treasure here. I want them to play something, but they're not going to tap. Luminarch Aspirant. Really? In a control deck. That's something. Alright. We can't really cast the Restoration next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it's too early Fable. Let's discard the Fable. Fable is so good when it's reanimated. Hour 15 later too. Yeah. That's true. So, what's the play? We're passing? I'm definitely passing. It's too frustrating playing against the same decks 50 times in ranked. Yeah, that's why standard is like the most stale format. And if you pay attention, like it's always the most stale format. Like no other format. Oh, it's a tempo list that flooded, that has what, just Rory? Do we let this through? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, standard will always be the most stale format ever. Like ever. Because there's just no creativity when it comes to it. Everyone wants to grind and everyone wants to play the same deck, right? Well, whereas other formats, people just want to like make something creative that also has power. I did enjoy the new Capenna standard. When it first came out, it was pretty good in my opinion because there was a lot of variety when it comes to the ladder. But besides that, now everyone knows Boros, aggro, like that's about it. Too much same old decks become constructed around the main played deck. Yeah, I agree. Aggro is always going to be king of Magic, always. So what do? We discard? Yeah, we discard. We really need the untapped land here, so I don't even know why I have planes like that. Doomscar? It's not a good draw. But I think we do go for the restoration here. Let's try it. We have mana to pay for any counter spell, I guess. I just like playing after rotation, then once it gets too saturated, I move to free play. Yeah. Free play definitely has a lot of variety, right? Just had a look at Dominaria United, 8 cards spoiled, Pirates are back. Nice. Alright. That's pretty good. Oh, we actually didn't... Man, I didn't discard the Thundersteel Colossus. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. Yeah, that's okay. It's expected, right? Alright. Sure. You only get one challenge per day, so if you play several games, you stop gaining golden XP. Yeah, that's another thing. They're just too money greedy, I think. They're just too money greedy. There are just so many good things with like the way they do their, like, you know, sets and stuff like that, but the greed is just unreal. They're just gonna protect this again. Another slip out the back. Man, I wish we had a removal. Yeah, they're just gonna kill us that way. Actually, do we cast this? Like hard cast it? This can't be real, right? Let's discard both of these. Iganjo? No, it's attacking alone, right? So all these are pretty bad? Yeah, that's pretty much game. Just one creature and a ton of protection is all they need, right? Pirates are back. Interesting. Never really thought pirates to be like a threat, to be honest, or a very decent a very decent thing anyway. So can we race them? Race with what though? I mean, Sokenzan and these? I should have discarded the Thundersteel Colossus. That would have turned the game around for sure. Okay, it is what it is. When those Naya Kami decks were hot, was a pain. Same with the Allround Izzet. Allround Izzet was the most annoying, like, standard probably ever, like ever, because literally like 90% of the players were playing that deck, and I was the only player. I still remember, like, one of the only players that were just not really investing into the meta game. So I'm just trying to like play around the decks and just creating my decks around the Izzet deck, and it wasn't working out all that well. So they have game here. They just need protection. I mean, yeah, they just need protection, it seems like. Alright, we go for Doomscar here, I think. Yeah, we flooded, which is the usual. Can block with the 2/2s. No, we can't, right? Because if it attacks alone, it can be blocked. Man, do we Doomscar our own Kamiwar? So 8, no, it's not enough. Yeah, they protect their creature and we wipe our own board. Channel your Crucible on their turn. As long as enchanted creature is attacking alone, it can't be blocked. So it doesn't matter, yeah. Not that impressed with the cards spoiled. Yeah, pirates are just whatever, to be honest. They were never good. I don't think they'll ever be good unless they print like a crazy card. Yeah, I don't think we can get out of this. It's whatever. We're also like, if we had the Thundersteel Colossus, this game would have been over here, because we can just crow it, right? But I should have paid attention more. All right. Yeah, there's literally nothing we can do here. Let's just go for Doomscar. Honestly. I mean, we're losing anyway, so might as well. Have you seen any Planeswalkers yet? I'm more interested with the Planeswalkers, nothing else. And the Phyrexians, I guess. If they print like a, what haven't they printed yet? Like a Shieldred or Elish Norn? That'd be fun. That would be fun. That would be slammed into every Reanimator list. Especially Elish Norn, since it's a fan favorite here. Yeah. Alright. I think my problem with this game and why it's not good for me to rank up is that I get really bored with a single deck. Like, I get really bored playing the same deck over and over. This is why I can never play meta decks. Because it's just too boring. Like, the first, second game and then I'm out of here. I just want to use another deck, another strategy. The orange meta was so bad that I went to play Alchemy till it got banned. Vraska is a pirate. Yeah, Vraska I guess is the best card, I guess. Right, which is a Planeswalker. Which is good for me, right? I love Planeswalkers. The orange meta is just terrible. Alright. Oh, that's so good. That's fine by me. Can discard Kamiwars. We're gonna fill up our graveyard in a pretty good way. Jeskai. Are we just gonna face control over and over? That's fun. Or like, you know, this is probably Goldspan Storm or What's it called? Jaya is the only one. Yeah, Jaya is the only one. You mentioned that. Yeah, I forgot. Negate. Okay. Nice. At least we're getting a counterspell out of their hand. This is probably either a Goldspan Storm list or a Jeskai control or Jeskai Hinata. They do run negate and make disappear, right? Brilliant Restoration. Alright, let's discard both of these. That's pretty good. Jeskai Hinata, yeah. Probably. Which is why I should keep the Doomscar. If they don't play Hinata this turn, I'm probably going to discard the Doomscar here, because we do need lands. Should I? They can easily counter my Restoration. Easily. Unless they tap. Okay, I'm discarding the Doomscar. I might regret it, but keeping Cathartic Fire is very, very important. So that if we draw another thing that we need to discard, we can just discard it with Cathartic Fire here. And we do need the plains more than the red lands here for the Restoration, right? But the latter is just so random sometimes, which is fine. Goldspan, yeah, it's expected. Alright. So we discard before they get the treasure, right? Just so they won't. Well, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's whatever. That's a decent draw, I guess. We do have the 4 mana for the Restoration as well. They'll probably counter a Doomscar. They think we might be an Invoke Justice list, which really, like, let's just try to dodge a Jwari Disruption. We can't dodge a Make Disappear here. I do want them to go for a really big turn here. So what do we have in the graveyard? Thundersteel, War, 3 Wars, 2 Thundersteels, and a Boar. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good for them. That's a Hinata deck, right? With March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 mana, so 6 mana, huh? Yeah, 2 Goldspans. Yikes. GG. I just don't. I mean, Goldspan is gonna rotate out, which is a sad but great ending here. I think we just go for the Restoration here, right? Can't afford to take another hit here. If they have protection, if they have a counter spell, so be it. If they don't, you know. Yeah, this is Hinata for sure, but they were able to find. Yeah, the GG's. Alright. Can't recover from that. It is what it is. That's what happens. It's always hit and miss with this list. Yeah, 2 Goldspans. Very lucky. Always 2 Goldspans. Always, right? Just like always 2 counter spells. Always 2 of everything, right? So sick of Goldspan. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Goldspan has been around for so long. Since Kaldheim, basically. So it's whatever. To be honest, if you want to win, you play an aggro list. That's what it is. If we were playing aggro right now, there's no way they're going to, like, you know, have an outcome like that unless they have like a burn down the house. But every time I run aggro, we just been in too many competition decks too. Yeah, of course, it's an insane card. Goldspan is a legacy card. Goldspan is insanity. Been in too many competitive decks too. Yeah, I just read that. Yeah, gold span is just crazy, right? Interesting. So Delver on turn 2? You like playing Historic? I love Historic. Historic and Explorer for me are top notch. Like, if I was to do this YouTube thing again, I'd probably only be strictly a Historic player. But I started with Standard. That's why when I started YouTube, my Standard collection was better than my Historic collection. So I just went ahead with Standard. But for me, if I was to do this again, I'd definitely never touch Standard, to be honest. Probably play it here and there. It can protect itself with the 1/1 with prowess, but the rest of the card is poor for loyalty. I'd definitely be down to play in future when sick of ladder. Oh, you want to play a game? You know Goldspan is broken because the last couple of championships lists ran it. Yeah. Alright, so if they're Boros, we lose our Delver, right? So I guess we just go for Delver on turn 2. Hopefully draw a Defiance here. That sucks. They're just mono white. At least we're drawing lands, right? Yeah, Goldspan has been ran in the majority of yeah, they had the God draw too. Yikes. They're on the play as well. I don't like best of 1. I really don't. Decline. Sure. 3 mana security bypass. 3 mana. I first found your vids when looking for Historic Explorer list. The Creative Elder Dinos brew, it drew me in. Yeah, the Creative Dinos list was definitely like one of my most fun lists ever. Spell Pierce can go. Oh wow, what a draw. Yikes. Unlucky. Always unlucky. 21 lands, by the way, and I always manage to flood. No matter what I do. Can't come back from that. I only play best of 1 because I don't understand how to sideboard. Well, sideboarding is very easy, right? You just fill your sideboard with cards that combat other decks on the ladder, and then once you play against those other decks, you just sideboard those cards that you have there for them, and then you take out whatever is not good in the main deck against that certain deck, and you just go from there. So let's play together. Let's play together. Kyler, let's play a game. I'm really not interested in playing Standard, to be honest. Mono White has been here for like 3 years. I really liked the ladder when it was mid-range heavy. I actually did like the ladder a little bit when it had Esper. At least it made the best of 3 games very interesting. But besides that, it's just not fun. As a huge Reanimator fan, I just can't play best of 3 because, yeah, Reanimator is strictly best of 1. Because they can sideboard Graveyard Hate and just shut down the entire deck, right? Let's do it. I'll load it up. Fine. I'll wait for you, Kyler. Historic can be very broken, Explorer as well, but Historic more. But at the same time, like, it's so much fun dying to like a combo deck that's popping off than to die to like the same deck over and over and over and over. I haven't sideboarded for a best of 3, but I'll still do a best of 3 if you like better. We can play best of 1 if it's Explorer, sure. I mean, it's whatever, right? It's a luck-based game anyway, so I've just been so unlucky so far. Whoever draws better, I mean, it's whatever. We can play best of 1. Yeah, Explorer is fine, we'll do best of 1. Sure. but isn't there some consideration that has to be given to whether you're on the play or on the draw? Like certain cards may be good against your opponent. Yeah, of course. I mean, I just tried to simplify it for you, Eric, but there has to be consideration of which card is good on the play, which card is good on the draw. If you were here when I played Volo, for me, a 1 mana ramp card would be pretty good on the draw because it kind of speeds up the process of you playing your bigger threats. But a 1 mana ramp card on the play can also be pretty good, but against that certain deck, for me, it was just not good. So I had to sideboard it out. And that's just one example, right? There are just tons of cards that can be very bad on the draw and very bad on the play. All right. Challenge. All right, Explorer, best of one. I haven't made an Explorer list in like a couple weeks now. I think like maybe 2 weeks, 1 week, something like that. Not a couple of weeks, but it feels it's been too long. Hats off to Clay. He can cover all bases in all formats. Not many can do that. I appreciate that, Dino. I really do. For me to master the okay, one more, 1 sec more. Sorry. Okay, that's fine. Take your time. For me, if you want to master the game, you have to play all formats. You can't say, oh, I'm a good player, and you're just playing Boros aggro on standard, and you're like achieving mythic every season, right? That's not a good player. That's just a player that's following the crowd, doing the same thing that works. And it obviously works because aggro is the best, right? Take your time. For me, you if you want to master the game, and since I'm spending so much time on the game, might as well just explore the whole thing, right? Like, I didn't play draft, but I'm intrigued by the idea of draft because I want to get good at draft. And this way you can also not get bored easily of the game, Except, this way you can rotate whenever you're feeling bored. For me, I try to make a new list that every day that I can play and not be bored of. And that's what I bring to the channel. I mean, I don't play control all the time. I don't play mid-range all the time. I just do everything, right? This is not keepable. If he's playing aggro or dead, this is keepable. Solve the equation, come find me the ultimatum. Oh wow, okay, this is too slow actually. We're just ramping. Shambling ghast, sure. Growth, Spiral, Celestis. I just put Celestis back, by the way, but it's fine. We need more green for the ultimatum, right? Draft is like playing a slot machine. That's true. That's true. But for me, it's the least played thing, right? I don't really play draft, even like off recording and off camera. To be honest, in my off time, when I have some time left throughout my day and I actually want to play the game without recording or anything, I usually just play my Niv Mizzet deck and explore. That's about it. Or maybe my Nicol Bolas. I've been playing it for like 2 days straight, and so far I haven't lost a single game. It performed very well for me. I created it like 2 days ago. Alright, what do they discard? March? Mono Black Control? Sure. Mono Black Control can be the slow deck that we're looking for. Alrund's Epiphany, everyone, by the way. Alrund's Epiphany. That's funny. Alright. Sure. So what do we need? Blue and green. Draft is fun though. Sometimes you can across unexpected combinations. That's very true. That's very, very true here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually perfect for me. Would be ideal for me to play Celestis here. Okay. I like playing slow decks. Not really control that much, although I do admire control, but I like mid-range. It's my favorite thing, right? Alright, that's pretty good. I think that's game, right? I just wish the Epiphany was in the deck, so you can fetch it with the ultimatum, and I hope they don't have a discard spell here. I think they're going to search for a discard spell with the Warlock class, right? No matter how much they hit me, I think that's pretty much game. So what do we have that we can fetch? Where's my... Oh, we can't look at untapped anymore? Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, so they're trying to really deal some damage here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. Okay. Shadow's Verdict. So what's the sequence? Ultimatum first? No. I think we just deal with the Loath first, right? Yeah, I mean... Yikes. Alright, so Vorinclex, definitely. I actually need to change this Liliana into the War of the Sparks one. The War of the Sparks one is just insane, right? And they're running spiders here. So Tarask would be pretty good here, I guess. Yeah, Tarask for me. And... what else? Oh, Kiora? Best the Sea God? Sign me up, right? Alright, let's see what they pick here. When Emergent Ultimatum was a meta card and a meta deck during the Rogues decks, it was always Rogues against Emergent Ultimatum, back and forth, right? The Rogues format was very annoying too. I never actually played Emergent Ultimatum when it was meta. I only played it when it actually after when it was meta. Alright, so that's what they picked. Sure. Vorinclex comes down first always. We have to practice the sequence. GG's. Nice. That's pretty good. Good game, Kyler. Very, very good game. I think you brought a standard list, right? And you wanted to see how it does against an explorer list. But I think explorer is definitely too hard. This is the ultimatum list. It needs work for nowadays' explorer ladder, but for now I guess it's decent. Solve the equation is always going to be my extender for emergent ultimatum, right? It's the 5th and 6th copy. Yeah, I love that card as well. It's so much fun. So much fun. GG's, definitely. Does anyone else want to play a game? Weirdly, it chose a wrong deck. Oh, it's okay. What were you going to play? I think you picked a standard list, right? By mistake. What were you going to play? I'm very intrigued. I meant to pick an Esper list. Esper control? That definitely put me in a very tough spot with a slow deck like this. I guess the mobile is buggy. It is what it is. GG's though. It's pretty fun. Anyone else wants to play a game? I think I have like 2 more in me and that's it for today. I can't actually tell how much time I've been streaming for. Sure. Igor, add me and let's play a game. I'm gonna put my Ashiok Esper. Oh, I love that. That sounds interesting. I love me an Ashiok. 96196. Add this, my tag, and oh, Jaya is a 4-mana planeswalker. 4-mana planeswalker. Create 1/1 red monk creature token with prowess. Okay. So, instant and sorcery list with a 4-mana planeswalker. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. Card draw or advantage, I guess. Choose target creature an opponent controls when you attack this turn. Deals damage equal to that number of attacking creatures to that creature. It's not good. Can be a combo piece. Draft is like 15 noses. You know which one to pick. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's true. Draft is that you have no idea what to pick. You just want to play all the colors, right? All the best cards in each color and then go from there. So Igor, add me. Let's play a game. And just tell me what you want to play. Is Ulamog legal in Explorer? Let's find out. Ulamog, man. I wish they bring back the Eldrazi, right? Especially Emrakul, the biggest one. Let's see what's legal and what's not. Everything seems legal. GG's. Wait, what? This deck contains cards not legal in this format. What is not legal in this format? Ulamog? What's not legal? It's actually not highlighting anything. Not legal? Okay. That's pretty annoying. I challenged you. I don't think you added me, Igor. Add me? Or maybe try to do it again. Maybe you did add me, but I think I have to accept you, right? I think it might be the Ugin. No, Ugin is legal. I actually know that for a fact. Ulamog is legal. Ugin is legal as well. Ugin is very legal here. Yeah. I actually don't know. I mean, it should highlight the card that is not legal, right? I think Ugin is legal. What could be not legal? Not legal. Eerie Ultimatum is legal as well. I actually have no idea. Or how about this, Igor? You drop your gamer tag, I'll add you, and we'll go from there. And also let me know what you want to play. Man, I kind of want a new deck. Could it be one of the lands? Oh, you're actually right. I think it might be Lotus Field. Lotus Field is not legal. Yeah. I think you might be right. Lotus Field isn't legal. Or Forsaken Crossroads? Do I even play Lotus Field here? No. Okay. I do play the World Tree Triome. I guess the mana does need a bit of fixing, right? And historic? Okay. Just drop your gamer tag. We can play historic, sure. We can definitely play historic. Just add me. You kind of need to add me. I added you. Let me see. Am I missing something? I'm online. I didn't get it, brother. I did not get it. So just drop your gamer tag. I'll try to add you. I don't think it's... Are you still there, Igor? Should I just play a random game? Just to finish it off? Okay. Nice. Eight, 9, 609. Alright, I sent you a friend request. Oh, Ugin is banned in Historic Brawl, isn't it? Yeah, Ugin is banned in Historic Brawl. I mean, that wouldn't be fair, right? Because there are just so many ways you can ramp in Historic Brawl. You can actually bring out an Ugin on turn, like, what, 5? And then wipe the board and have Ugin take... Ugin is like the kind of card that's a game ender, right? Ugin can end games if it resolves and it doesn't get dealt with. Alright, let me challenge you. Are you online? I think you can run Ugin though. Can you run it in the main deck? Instead of being a commander? Not as a commander, right? Ugin? No, you can't. So you can run the Ineffable, which is still a pretty decent card, but other than that, you just you can't. You can't run the big Ugin, right? I hope they bring Ugin back in Dominaria. One of my faves, yeah, for sure. That's a classic, right? Ugin was just insane. Like, you make an all artifact Ugin list and you just don't care at all. Your artifacts ramp you up. You can play against pretty much anything, right? Except for control, maybe, because control can counter the Ugin. But if you play like a black and artifact deck, you can discard the counter spells and then just slam the Ugin and win. What a card. Alright. You're online, sure. I'm gonna send you a challenge. And then we'll see what you want to play. Probably play the Planeswalker list. That Bolas with the +2 is my favorite. Nuts. With the +2? Oh, the big Bolas, huh? Yeah. It's... To be honest, I love that card. I just love Nicole Bolas, but to be fair, it's not really... Block Artifact is sweet indeed, yeah, for sure. To be fair, Bolas, the big one, the 7-mana one, is not really all that impressive as soon as it hits the battlefield. When it comes to Planeswalkers and the way you rate them, is like, how much does it alter the game once it hits the battlefield? There are Planeswalkers that alter the game as soon as it hits the battlefield, like Ugin, and there are Planeswalkers that alter the game after a couple of turns, which is Nicole, the 7-mana Nicole Bolas, right? And that's basically how you rate which Planeswalker is better. Like, there's a Planeswalker like, you know, like the Wandering Emperor. Igor, accept the challenge so you can play a game. Wandering Emperor, if played right, can alter the game. For sure. It can switch the game around. If you exile their biggest creature or their most biggest threat, you know, can do something. But unfortunately, the big bolas, it needs like 2 turns. Once it resolves and it stays on the battlefield for 2 turns, it's game, right? The effects are just too crazy. Unless you get lucky with its plus, and you actually get you get to cast something from your opponent's deck for no mana, and that thing is like a big threat, right? Like a Elder Gargoyle or something like that. That would be crazy. Or like a big angel or something like that. Igor, I think we're having problems with getting the challenge going. Usually people back in the day used to play white artifacts a lot because of the board wipes, right? It's very good against aggro. But black artifacts, blue artifacts weren't all that bad. Alright, perfect. Nice. So you're playing Historic. We can play Era Ultimatum. But I think since this has Historic cards, let's just play this, right? That and Tybalt would be cool. Good points about the Walker rankings. Yeah, for sure. That's how you, I think in my opinion, that's how you know which Planeswalker is better than the other, right? The Planeswalker that alters the game is the better one. As soon as it resolves, of course, because they're too fragile. Playing Historic. No white mana, but it's fine, I guess. Oh, why? Maybe you picked the wrong deck? Challenge again. Dino, can you actually figure out how much have we been streaming for? Kind of isn't fair considering he is stream sniping you. I understand that, but at the same time, I gotta show you guys what we're playing, right? To me, it doesn't matter. If I draw good, then I can just close out the game. If I don't draw good, then it is what it is, right? Even if they can anticipate like a certain planeswalker if they're playing control and like they're countering my planeswalkers, but if we grind out the game, I can kill all of their threats and just go from there, right? Yeah. Urban Utopia. This hand is funny. Delay. Yeah, that's fine. No blue. So we have to keep the beacon for Kasmina. Oh, actually we do have the blue. Never mind. But it's very slow, huh? Okay, we play this tapped, this untapped, and this untapped, right? So it has to be the white source here. Maybe the... yeah. Unfortunately, it has to be the white source here, I think. Just fine. 2 hours so far. Perfect. Alright, so I'm almost done with the stream. It's going to be a relatively short stream today. Hopefully not. That takes the fun out of it. I agree. They're probably playing a Phoenix list with Faithless Looting. Let's see what they discard. Ledger Shredder, oh, Reanimator. Okay. So since it's historic, they can reanimate as soon as turn 4 or turn 3, right? Interesting. Well, we just do our thing nonetheless. Try to get out of it. Vanishing Verse is immediately bad, but we do have Assassin's Trophy. Just so that we can play some other day in the future. Of course, Eric, add me. I'm playing with everybody. I've, you know, every time I streamed, I played with everyone. Everyone can play with me. You're more than welcome to add me. We can play another game now. I mean, I might have like one more game in me. So don't worry about it. Just add me and we can play a game. They discarded Thrilling Discovery. Overgrown Tomb. They can reanimate next turn, which leaves Kasmina fragile here. Accept invite. Alright, we have to go for Kasmina here though, I think. My favorite card. How do I say no to my favorite card? It can kill the dragon. But can it survive War? If they have Invoke Justice. If they play War, they probably are reanimating with Invoke Justice. And in that case, it's too slow against Invoke Justice, right? Against War. Nonetheless, I think we do need the red source. We only have one red source at the moment. No? Got a bad hand, yeah, for sure. It's okay. I'm playing a best of 3 list anyway. Okay, so no reanimator yet. Oh, Restoration? But Restoration can't get back the dragon. Which is at least a... something, right? Doomscar, yeah. I think they're playing a similar list to mine, but with Faithless Looting, which is definitely a insane card, if you think about it. This is pretty good. This provides us with the with the second red mana source here. And we can grow Spiral here, I guess. Very decisive turn here. I think we scry first since we're going to grow Spiral. Man, what a draw, right? We keep this on top for sure. But that means... okay. We only have one blue source anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Another looting. I'm just waiting for the reanimator turn. This is definitely an insane draw for me, to be honest. This helps me get rid of the Velomachus Lorehold or the Camuor. But I think they're just stalling here. They're waiting for a very big and explosive turn here. They're also waiting for me to tap out, maybe? Maybe. Another one. Nice. Alright. I think I do have Genesis Ultimatum in this list. Do I? That's a keep for me. Sarkhan can make a blocker, right? But Sarkhan dies if they have removal, which is very likely. Sarkhan can definitely make a blocker though. Alright. Let's see. Very important turn here. Very, very important. Thundersteel Colossus. This is definitely a Brilliant Restoration deck. Definitely. Okay. So they have plenty of time, right? We have to prep for the Colossus, and so we can't... we've been investing while they have 2 Camuors in the graveyard. 1 Camuor. Okay. And they're just getting rid of lands here. If you haven't joined yet, Clyde has a Discord. We can all meet up there when he's not streaming. Yes, so if you guys haven't, you know, if you want to talk to me off stream, off camera, anything like that, I'm always on, you know, interacting with you guys on Discord. So might as well you join Discord and go from there. This is very interesting for me. Okay. I actually, if I can just look at my list, I can't, right? Because I don't have the icons here. But that's fine. Alright, let's attack. And I love Sarkhan in Planeswalker lists, right? And let's ultimate the Kasmina. Just a Clarion? Yikes. Decline. Alright, so Kasmina died for nothing. That's fine. I thought I ran Genesis Ultimatum. I usually run Genesis Ultimatum, but I keep forgetting. I run Genesis Ultimatum mainly for Kasmina and Planeswalker lists because, you know, you can just ultimate the Kasmina, get Genesis Ultimatum. Genesis Ultimatum can flood the battlefield with Planeswalkers if you top deck good, that is. And then you go from there, basically, right? Broker's Ascendancy. Can't cast it, right? But that's game? They really didn't find anything? I mean, I had 2 Assassin's Trophies in hand. But GG's. GG's. Alright, good game, Igor. Very unlucky that you didn't find your reanimation spell. But I was ready for it. I was. That sucks when you haven't played a deck in a while. That tends to happen. Yeah, for me, since I play a lot of decks, I just keep forgetting. That's why I rely a lot on the untapped client here. I keep forgetting that I don't run a certain card in a list, but GG's nonetheless. I think running... If I'm not playing Prismatic Bridge, I'd definitely play like 3 Kasmina and 1 Genesis Ultimatum, right? Yeah, we can try again if you like. Does anyone else want to play? Eric, did you want to play? Let's just play with everyone that wants to play before I leave. If Eric wants to play, let's play a game because I haven't played with you before, and then we can play again later on. Eric, are you here? I'll play one. Sure. I'll challenge you. What do you want to play? You want to play Standard, Explorer, Historic, Brawl? Eric is going to be my last game. What do you want to play, Eric? Let me know. Minimizing street. Standard. Okay, standard is fine. Standard. Okay, minimizing stream. Okay, I appreciate that. Gives me a small fighting chance. What do we play though? Like, I have no idea. What do I play against you? Sure. Let's play some zombies, I guess. Although it is very aggressive, and if I'm on the play, that can tend to be a little unfair. But it all depends on the draw, of course. I'm on the draw with a relatively decent hand, sure. Creature-wise, it's pretty good. Graph Reaver is a very good example of a card that's good on the draw, right? Because it's a 3/3, it's a big creature. Well, Jadar is better on the play. So in this case, I actually do save the Graph Reaver here. Do I mind if Jadar dies? Yeah, probably. Okay, so nothing so far. I do save the Graph Reaver because if it's a Blood on the Snow deck, they probably rely on Planeswalkers, and I would want to exploit a Planeswalker. Okay. Oh, Meat Hook Massacre is real next turn. That's fine. I guess we can recover a bit with Rotten Reunion. Not really. It's whatever. No Meat Hook Massacre. Flooding though. Kind of. Okay. So, I'm definitely not going to play the Graph Reaver just yet. Next turn they have Lolth, which is like an amazing target for me to exploit. Although, Invoke Despair, that's fine. That buys us a ton of time, right? Okay. Has to be Kato here, right? Although I would love to get the Headless Rider here, but I think it has to be Kato, at least for one turn. Alright, let's play this, play Kato and draw off of it. But Kato dodges Invoke Despair, right? For a turn at least. And if they just wait, that puts them kind of behind even more. Man, I would love to get Headless Rider here, don't get me wrong, but I actually love Rotten Reunion against Blood on the Snow, because we can just exile their Planeswalkers, right? So they can't really bring them back multiple times. Tigrid and Duress. Or Cleave, or anything like that, right? No removal, actually. Interesting. So Tear Grid into Invoke Despair. Get Kato back. Yikes. Okay, so there's a play we can make here. There's definitely a play we can make here. We can play Champion of the Perished for now and pass. If they play a Soul Shatter, we just bounce the Tear Grid back to their hand. That's something. Or we can just bounce the Kato back to our hand. Even though they get it back, it doesn't matter. Kato is very important for me, I guess. And maybe we should have targeted the Tear Grid, but if they have two Soul Shatters, it's whatever. Seriously. It's just how it is sometimes, right? We are giving them more mana this way, but... Wow, what? Why? How do you get rid of a resolving Tear Grid? Desperate. That's a play. Sure, Jadar is gone. Jadar is no longer necessary for me. Acquisitions expert, that's fine. I'll probably end up discarding the Courtyard here, I think. Yeah. We have such a low mana curve anyway, that we don't really need that many lands anymore, to be honest. So that tells me Blood on the Snow, right? Sacrificing the Tear Grid cannot be like the play, right? I'm not gonna invest, I don't think. I'm just gonna play the Kato here and see what happens. See what we draw with the Kato here. Okay. Kato's so good with zombies, like, I don't know why nobody ever thought of it. This is a good card to recover with, right? Let's play this and let's pass. This is a very good card to recover with if they wipe our board in anyway. Because this reapplies pressure. They have field, so Hive doesn't really matter that much. Oh, unless they discard a card. Discard a card. Sure. Okay. That's fine. Give me more black sources. Just one more. We're gaming. I mean, it's kind of going back and forth. They're certainly playing stuff, right? Is this my list? My list doesn't include acquisitions expert. Let them target the reunion. The headless rider. That's painful. That's certainly painful. So since they're I'm changing my mind here. Since they're playing sacrifice and discard, it's probably going to be mainly a tier grid deck. So let's just play the Graph Reaver here, right? Get the Champion of the Perished big. Decline. Yeah, I love zombies and I love Kato with zombies, right? It's the card draw that zombies are desperately looking for. And it's so low curve as well, it works great. Alright, let's draw another land. We can discard the land for the Long Reach of Night, so I'm just gonna pass here. Okay, this flips next turn, which is very interesting here. But they exiled the creature, right? So it's kind of devaluing this card. They exiled the creature with the Trespasser. Go blank. Yikes. Painful. Oh, they're devaluing the card even more. Sure. I guess I could have reacted, but yeah. Misplay. Long Reach of Night. Okay. So I'm guessing Kato takes damage here. Doesn't really end up killing it in any way, but hopefully we can recover with the Kato here. Yeah, they drain some more, which is fine. We're definitely gaming still. This is not over. Yeah, that's a bad draw for me. We need to draw something that we can protect the Kato with, right? Kato is our only card draw. Hopefully we top deck something significant here. Another Kato. We can't pass because this flips, right? It becomes just too much for us. So I think the other Kato here is the play for me. Can make a blocker with the other Kato. Very lucky here, but we needed to draw something, right? Let's keep the Courtyard in hand here, just to discard here. Okay, so this flips. I guess it can chump the Champion of the Perished here, discard a card. We have to chump the Trespasser here as well, unless they find a removal for the Ninja. But even if they find a removal for the Ninja, Kato is phased out. So no matter how I see it, it's so far so good for us. We just need to apply a little more pressure here. Actually, now that I think of it, yeah, it was a misplay for me not to react with Rotten Reunion here. They flipped this. But we can still get it bigger, can't we? Okay, let's play this. We can still get the Champion of the Perished bigger. I love this card, man. It was such a necessary card for zombies, right? Like a creature that's actually good. I guess we could have attacked with this as well. Yeah, that was GG's almost, but you know they're gonna chomp, right? Which is fine. But yeah, it's okay. Overcharged Amalgam, Fell Stinger. Interesting. Yeah. Deal me some cards. Did we double spell this turn? Ooh, interesting. We no longer need to discard, right? Alright, so let's empty our hand out just in case they draw something. Alright, we did double spell. Perfect. And there's always split pressure with zombies, right? Especially when you have like card advantage like Kato. There's always pressure. I think the only misplay we made so far is the Rotten Reunion, because you can make an argument with leaving the ninja on the board, right? Because if they find a removal for the other champion of the perished, nice. Yeah, sure. We don't need the other champion. Okay. Very nice top decks from our opponent here as well. Another Invoke Despair has to be good for them. But let's see what else they have. It's certainly still not over yet. I mean, they have to double block next turn, or at least just chump the champion. But we can Infernal Grasp, force them to chump the champion with the other creature, and that's only if they haven't played something else here. So okay, we pass. Alright. Is it even worth playing? They probably chumped the Fell Stinger with the Graveyard Trespasser here, right? Let's see what they do. If they have removal for the Champion of the Perished, that's pretty bad here, I think. But it doesn't seem like they do. Yeah. They block accordingly. Those are some decent blocks, for sure. But they haven't drawn a Blood on the Snow yet. Hagram Mauling. Okay. Okay, let's hold off on the Infernal Grasp since we're not running a lot of removal with this list. It's definitely been a great game so far. It's just a top deck game from now on. Okay. It has menace, so it has to be dealt with. I mean, even this has menace, but this is a 3-4 reliably. Well, this is a 3-4 reliably here as well. Yeah. Hopefully we don't top deck a land. Oh. Yeah, that's very lucky. If we take 3 and we top deck a Fell Stinger, we can't draw, right? If we sacrifice the Shambling Ghast and we top deck something that utilizes sacrifice, we pretty much just lose, right? So what do we do? How do we deal? We can't deal with the Lantern in any way with this list, right? Very unlucky. Alright, I think we decline here. Nice. I knew, man, I had a feeling, right? Good game. That was a very good game. Very good back and forth here. Very good back and forth. GG's indeed. They had the better top decks after all, right? Once we lost a lot of creatures and a lot of value, we just can't keep up. They are the mid-range list. So mid-range always wins when it comes to top decks. It beats aggro in every way. GG's. Very good game, Eric. Very good game. Decent list nonetheless. Very good. Very good list. Are you running that one creature? Dusk Mangler? Very good game. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so guys, I think that does it for me. I think that's definitely it for me for today. I'll probably see you guys later with another stream in maybe like 2 days, maybe something like that. Please consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting the join button. It'll help me out greatly for my time and effort. Also, you can become a patron. You can follow the socials for early updates, join the Discord so we can chat further when I'm off screen. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today, of course. I hope it was fun for each and every one of you. Got some games in, we got a draft in. It was an unfortunate day for me, but it is what it is. It's one of these days, right? No, I didn't. I want to go up that high in cost. The highest cost I have is Blood on the Snow. Okay, yeah. Seems reasonable. GG's nonetheless to everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the stream so far. We're definitely going to continue streaming, but not every day. Not every day. Because I can't afford to stream every day, right? Thank you so much for everyone that stuck by the stream. I hope it was fun for you. Take care to everyone. Thank you, Dino. Thank you, everyone, for chatting and engaging with the channel. And I'll see you guys later with another video and another stream. Okay? Bye.